Hello, ladies and gents. We're back with SATAC 2021 with 36 Stormo Virtual versus Golden Crown. It's match 8 of group stage in the Group A tournament. Group A side of the tournament, sorry. Quickly switch over to our groups in A, B. We can see how it currently lies. Not quite sure what the results were yesterday, but this is as it was from last weekend. You see the TMC and 51st are full on leading the group with 3 wins, 0 losses. Golden Crown and 36 here, both at the bottom of the board with no wins. And 3 losses to Golden Crown, sorry. And move to Group C. You can see at the end of last week, ETF and SQPR up at the top of Group C with Chinese Festival, IAF and 420F Blazers trailing, along with Group D, PTF at the top. Cobra Aggressors at the top with Alamo, Leading Edge and DCS NZA, following up with 3rd, 4th and 5th respectively. Anyway, I hope you guys are all having a great weekend. I was streaming earlier today, having a bit of fun on the 104th. I think Coxie was in there for a little bit, and it was quite busy, to be honest. It was really fun. But we're back today for this. We'll get onto the dice roll in a second, and I'll let you know what we're going to be playing. I've got the dice roller. Dice. And 3, 2, 1, 12. That should be, if all the teams have got it, Raz versus Liwa, clear late afternoon. Every one of my streams is Raz versus Liwa, I swear. Let's wait for Coxie to confirm. Sorry, wait for Rich to confirm that. While I jump into the server. Just waiting to see if we got it. So we've got 60 seconds delay on, by the way, guys. So I have alerts turned off as well. So I do appreciate the follow there, Dixie, and let me know as well. Just waiting for this to be confirmed. I'll leave this roller die screen up for now until we get it confirmed. Dice is hacked. It's doing my head in. Keep ending with this. I sent a message to Rich then just saying, 12 on the roll, I always get Razaliwa. Ah! Service sorted. Cool. I'm jumping in now. I hope I've got the right password, eh? Right, we'll be bringing the action just in a second, guys. It's Raz versus Liwa, 36 Stormo Virtual versus Golden Crown. Group A, match 8. They are the trailers in the group, unfortunately, with Golden Crown having 3 losses and 2 losses only to 36. Hopefully we can see one of the guys pull a win through, or one of the teams pull a good win through here. Show them a little bit higher up in the scores and the standings. I'm just going to quickly go to the trailer, and we'll jump into the action. Do appreciate it, guys. Right, and I'm going to say here we are, but we're not. Come on. Come on. Come on, game. Come on. There we are. And here we are with Raz versus Liwa. As you can see here, we've had this quite a few times, and it's been different weather that we've had, but it's Raz at the top right. In fact, what we usually have is a Levan versus, is it Levan versus Raz or something that we usually get, not Raz versus Liwa. But we've got the spread here of initial spread of 164 nautical miles between the bases or thereabouts. You can see around about here, it's basically flat land all around here with a bit of feet wet up here. And jump into the GC guys, usually go with blue first. You see them guys there. Get rid of this. Phone's in the way as well, does not help. You see the nice little Tomcat livery, the nice Tomcat liveries they've got on these jets here. On the Tomcats, the GC. The wolf on the back. And the Iranian Air Force skins. Also, the GC do take the F-16s with them as well. So the team makeup for GC looks like it's going to be two F-14s, 3 16s, and 1 F-18. GC Jojo following up with that. Doesn't have the skin on. It doesn't have the skin on just yet. Looking at the other side, which is 36. They were a lot of 16s last time we saw them, which it looks to be the same here. We've got 2 F-18s, 2 16s, and an F-14. I think we're waiting on one of the other guys to slot. Yeah, there's Kevin waiting for him to slot. Now, I did install their skins, and the fact that they're not working is kind of concerning me. I did install them prior to this. Although it looks like they're not doing... They might not be doing that just yet. I don't know. I do want to check that if I did install them. I did. I'm sure I installed them. Save games. Better liveries. Yeah, I did. I installed them. Okay, whatever. It's up to them, guys. We're seeing the team makeup here. F-14, 2 F-18s, 2 F-16s, and we're waiting for Kevin to slot in. I think he just disconnected. Now, we are seeing some teams take them ECM pods, but I don't find them to be particularly amazing for air-to-air usage. Right, we will be taking off with GC today. We're going to work out which way they're going to fly. I imagine they're going to be taking off from this end. So we'll just jump on and... So again, both of these teams bottom of the leaderboard in Group A. I'm not quite sure if any of them can pull it off. They might be able to. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not quite sure if they're able to be able to pull it off completely. 36 Falcon connecting in place of what was I forgot who disconnected. There's a 36 guy that disconnected anyway. Kevin. 36 Kevin disconnected. Now Falcon's joining in instead. Here we are taxiing with GC Orion Matt on blue side, on the Golden Crown side as well. They'll be taxiing first. We'll try and get a good takeoff view for you guys. So they are taking the end that I thought they were, which is good for me. I see an F15 and a couple of tornadoes there in the background. Oh, oh. Oh, tornado. Oh. I'm just going to check on the 36 guys. Oh, yeah, a vote would be good. Yeah, it doesn't look like that. It doesn't look like the skins are on. I did install them. That's up to them if they're not using the right ones, I guess. Oh, I've got that one. Yeah, look, that one works. It looks like they are taxiing where I thought they would be taxiing. So let's hop on here. I think challenge is going to be the last in line. So we'll just hop on here. We'll get into the center of the runway. In fact, we'll pull back a little bit. Down to here. So again, looks like GC haven't got much to play for here. We're having 3 losses in the round, but they have been showing good. Have had some good rounds and good matches where they've just unfortunately came well, runner up to the tournament. They've had a good tournament so far from what I've seen performance wise. They've just been lucky to not get any wins through it. 36. I've only seen them for one match. I think Deliberator hosted the other one, or Breakshot did while I was unavailable. And I've seen them fight as well, and they seem to be pretty good teams. It's just, unfortunately, they've not been able to pull any wins out themselves as of yet. We've got 36. We've got 51st and TMC that are leading Group A at the moment, both with 3 wins out of their 3 matchups. They go ahead against each other in like a week's time, and then we have, if I remember rightly, the 107th Jas with 1 win and 2 losses, I think. Unfortunately for them. Right, we're waiting on the ready from 36th now. We've got the GC ready. You can see the makeup of GC here. 3 F-16s, 1 18, 2 F-14s. And the other side we've got in for a 36, 1 F-14, 2 18s, and 3 16s. So similar lineups for each team. Just have one less F-14 on 36 and an extra 18. And just like I said, we're waiting on 36. So let's see where else they are. They are just finishing their back taxi. We'll go back to this. Yeah, welcome everybody. Welcome Ryan. Welcome Jay Pierce. Get your points in for the prediction, guys. For the first round, we'll do them round by round, so there could be 2 or 3 predictions that will be going up. So make sure you get voted in them. Use your channel points for that, to win some channel points or lose some. Obviously, this is gambling. Rich is in here observing the flight. Again, just waiting on the 36th guys getting up in the air. Or getting ready. Just waiting for the ready call off of them. Let's have a quick look. They look to be ready. I might just waiting on a rearm or something. But again, their skin's not showing even though I've got them installed. Apart from on the F14, a bit strange. Oh. I fucked that one up, didn't I, mate? When you're a gambling man. So to reiterate the rules here, there is actually engine wake on and wind in these matchups, so they will have to be a little bit careful with the taking off, and obviously they'll need to make sure they're not going to crash into each other. We've seen before a couple of people die thanks to the engine wake. Just big again as well. Big shout out to the 51st for putting this on. The multiple sponsors involved with this. Involved with making the tournament go as well as possible. I want to give a big shout out to Eagle Dynamics, Magnitude 3, Heatblur, Razbam, Lot ATC, and TacView for providing the prizes for the tournament for places 1, 2, 3, and well, the TacView and Lot ATC for everybody that reaches the knockout phases, which is a really good showing from them. Oh my dear lord. Bouncy, bouncy, oh such a good time, bouncy, bouncy, shoes all in a line. That wasn't too good from there. That was a bit bouncy. It looks like we've got a safe takeoff here from GC. All members now in the air for GC. Take a look onto the 36 side, and looks like they've got a safe takeoff as well. Again, I'm not quite sure why the skins aren't working, even because I did install them. Maybe they're just not running them. A little bit strange that they're not running, though. So again, a decent spread from these guys. I was waiting for the any formation flying going on, because I want to see some formation flying. I think these guys might be. I don't think they are. No, one's a little bit off of him. We'll leave that. These guys look to be forming up. Where are they? Oh, they've got a decent split, actually. GC side of things. Again, the guys are limited on the on both sides to 4 actives only. So F-16 has to take 4 AMRAAMs and 2 Sidewinders, or they could take more Sidewinders if they really wanted to. I think the Phoenix, the Phoenixes are limited to 4, so the F-14 can only carry 4 Phoenixes max, and they have to make up the other things for Sidewinders and Sparrows. And then aircraft like the 18, you'll see here, have got like a lot different loadout to what you'd see in other tournaments. As you'll see here, this guy's carrying, we're on board with Jojo here, and you'll see he's carrying Sidewinders, where he's got, I think he's already fired one, unless that's just a single rack that he's put on by accident. But you'll see that he's got the Sidewinders set up here. He's got no bags, interestingly. I think he's ditched his centre line already. But he's taking a lot of Sidewinders and a lot of some AMRAAMs. Interesting setup there anyway from Jojo in the 18. And you see the 16 here carrying 3 bags, 2 Sidewinders and 4 AMRAAMs. Let's take a look at the other side. You'll have the 18 similar, but that was a bit of a strange loadout for me, but this one might explain it. Where he's got the 4 AMRAAMs, 2 Sparrows and 3 bags, which is what we've been seeing. Same with his teammate here on his left, carrying the same sort of loadout. So enter the battle space here. They've still got like an 80-mile spread, a 96-mile spread, sorry. So we'll see how these guys get through the initial engagement. And I also should mention also the R27ERs are also limited to 4. They can be made up with R27Rs if they really wanted to, but ERs are limited to 4 only. You see the Golden Crown Hornet here. I think this is it's Jojo that we were before. He's got the interesting loadout with a load of Sidewinders. B's pushing out to feet wet here, being the most left flank of the GC formation. We've got Challenger in the F-14 that's trailing quite far. Looks like 36 are breaking out into what will be a wall. And it looks like GC are doing exactly the same. There's an early Phoenix out here from Wolf. That's a long distance. What's that? 59 miles. Let's see what goes on with this. Interesting launch on that Phoenix. It is still quite fast. It's got quite a lot of energy on it. 2,000 knots. We'll see if it hits that wall again. It seems like it puts its speed brake out. Like, you can see you can see it dropping its speed now as it starts to descend, but it's still quite high. There's a Phoenix also in reply out from Merlin. Still, it's got 10 miles now. It should have gone active. Let's jump on board with Merlin. See if he gets hit by this Phoenix. He's popping out chaff. Past the sound barrier. Oh, there's the first kill. 59 miles. 59 miles. On that first Phoenix. That's oof. That's one Tomcat down for 36 already. That Tomcat's down. They had one single Tomcat and he's gone. Golden Crown opening it up there. I believe that was Wolf that launched that one from a long range of 59 miles. But still, this one's not going to be active anymore. This is going to be, I'd imagine, dead. See Merlin for 36 getting immediately splashed there. That Phoenix has gone down. We're seeing a Phoenix out here as well. I think that was from Challenger. Still quite far shot. We're seeing Mav and Ghost here pushing to the beam. They must know something. They must think something's on the way. Got the free ship here of Drygo, Falcon, and Doryhawk pushing out to GC's far east in the bubble to try and break some of them off. Got a spread here of 20 miles from Jojo and B to Mav and Ghost. Interestingly, that Phoenix hit. That was very, 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 very well-timed shot there from the GC guys. I think it was Wolf that scored the kill. Amram out from B, looks to be, onto Mav and Ghost. Double shot here following up. Mav in the defense. From the Amram. Looks to be tracking. Throwing out some chaff. There we are. Mav down from the Amram from B, I believe that was. But B's, Jojo's in a little bit of trouble here. He's gone cold at 9 miles from Ghost. Ghost and an F-18. That's 2 kills on the board for GC. Coming out with a strong opening. Seeing Ghost try and press in to try and find Jojo. That's 2 down. Down to 4 members left for 36. I was wondering what to keep an eye on now. Challenger launching a Phoenix into the mix. This Amram's going to be dead. 700 knots. He looks like he's got it in the notch there, Drygo. Doryhawk's holding far in support. Wolf's hot on Ghost here, trying to pick him up. He's down low, actually. Wolf is down at 2,000 feet. Wolf's trying to press Ghost at 13 miles. Phoenix off the rail from Wolf. There's track on. There's also an Amram on Ghost as well. This is not a good day here for Ghost. And Phoenix is looked to have been affected by the speed breaker death. But he is recommitting into it. This Amram looks to be chasing him, but he is bringing it back into defense. Not much looks to be going on there. The three guys are still alive over here. We're 120 going out from Dari Hawk onto Skyguard, but he is cold. There is a lot of missiles in the air right now onto Ghost. Looks like Jojo and Wolf are expending everything they've got. They need to close the range a little bit if they're going to catch him. Ghost is just going to be able to defend most of this stuff at the range that he's at. We need to be about 4 miles. I'm not quite sure about this Phoenix, though. This Phoenix might do a bit of work here. There's a 9M out from Jojo onto Ghost. I have a feeling that won't be catching, but that Phoenix might. That Phoenix might do some work. What? No, it looks to be dead. It's too slow. Hit that speed breaker death. 120 out from Jojo onto Ghost. Looks like we could see a splash here. That was close enough, I think. Yeah, there we are. Ghost is down. Jojo secures kill the Amram. 3 members still up over here for 36. Drygo. It's in an Amram launch from Falcon. 2 Amrams being launched there. It's immediately into the defense. The Amrams are on Jojo. One is tracking Wolf, actually. Wolf splashed by Falcon. Jojo splashed as well. Falcon picking up 2 kills on Jojo. That's big there. That is big for Falcon picking up the 2 kills there on Jojo and I forgot who the F14 was. And Wolf. Amram out from Drygo onto B. Sorry I missed the final kill there, but I was trying to click onto it. About a 10-mile spread. That shouldn't be too much of an issue. But that Amram might be. It's tracking Drygo here. Drygo splashed there by Skyguard. Skyguard also following up another Amram onto Dari Hawk, I believe. There's a close Amram here onto Skyguard, or this might be a bit troublesome for him. There we are, splash. It's 3 members up for GC versus 2 members of 36. Got Falcon and Dari Hawk left. Let's look at the missile economy. We've got down to Sidewinders there for Falcon, which is a bit of a shame. And Dari Hawk, still with 2 Amrams and 2 Sidewinders. Oh, God, he's got the Sidewinders mounted on the wings. We'll take a look at GC here. Down to Sidewinders there for B. Challenger in the 14 down to 1 Phoenix, 2 Sparrows, and 2 Sidewinders. And Orion Mare is quite loaded there with 3 Amrams and 2 Sidewinders. So it seems like a GC have got the massive advantage here with the missile economy and also with numbers. Falcon's turning back in. He's down to Sidewinders, but he's flying low on the deck. We'll see what we can pick up here. Okay, he's trying to climb up here, but I think B spots him. Seen a 9M out from B onto Falcon. That shouldn't be troublesome, I don't think. 5 miles on that. Dari Hawk's just trying to full cold and give him a bit of breathing room, it looks like. That 9M's not going to be troublesome at all. We've got a 5-mile spread from Falcon to B. See him chasing on his 6. This is just from the rear of Skyhawk, I think it is. So Falcon, sorry. looking at the guy that's chasing him down in the F-16 here. I think he's just trying to close a gap and get that AMRAAM off, or get the 9X off. As you can see, he's rolling his full lights, which is not the best idea. Falcon being chased. Now, this is making me wonder. Oh, Dory Hawk swinging back in onto B and Araya Mare. Seeing the AMRAAM out from Araya. Might be a splash here. Oh, just getting away with it there. Dory Hawk's 2 AMRAAMs get just out of range there. He's down to sidewinders, but there's a Phoenix inbound on him. Araya Mare's recommitted. He's got 1 sidewinder left. I think B is, I think he's Winchester. He didn't fire. Yeah, he's Winchester. There's a 9M out from Falcon onto Challenger. Oh, if Challenger doesn't see this, this is going to be bad. He's not thrown out flare at all. He's thrown out 1, 2. I think he knows. That 9M's dead. 9M onto Dory Hawk. Close. Again, I think he's just out of range of it. Falcon can hopefully can see Araya Mare off his right. He's got 1 sidewinder left. He's just turning into him now. There's the 9M out. Splash onto Araya Mare. Falcon and Dory Hawk just on their own now. I think they're both Winchester, though. This is going to be a really bad situation for them. And Dory Hawk's got 2 sidewinders left. GCB's pushing around the east. It's down to 2 versus 2 here. It's been a close round. Falcon and... Oh, we might see a merge with only guns here. What's Challenger got? Challenger's down to 2 Sparrows and 2 sidewinders. So he's up here. You're going to see the merge here from these 2 guys. The board of Falcon here. See the gun swinging in. The merge. We're seeing an aim 7 out from Challenger onto Falcon. Dory Hawk needs to recommit and try and get the kill onto B. The merge has been split by 5 miles now, so there is a good space in between. The Dory Hawk's finding 9 out. That is too long, mate. You need to get further in. You're getting a bit too even onto either of them bandits. That's just way too ambitious. You need to hold off on it. Stop blowing your load so early. That's not going to work. That was an absolute waste. I'm seeing a 9M out here from Challenger onto Falcon. This is probably going to be a kill. If he doesn't realise he might be a little bit too fast for the 9M. Yeah, that 9M's dead. Dory Hawk back into the mix. There's a double merge here. Close merge here from Dory Hawk and I forget who that is on the GC side. Aim 7 from Challenger onto Falcon. Dory Hawk needs to swing in and get onto the 6. Dory Hawk should really have held on to their missiles, and that was really, 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 really bad play. I'd imagine that Falcon's really low on fuel right now. I don't think that aim 7's going to catch him. Looks like we had I think he's C-fit the I think it was Falcon there, C-Fit. So it's down to a Ryan Mare. Sorry, down to a Challenger in the B versus Doryhawk. Challenger just has one Sidewinder left. B is, I believe, Winchester. Yep. Got a close merge here. Splash. Challenger picking up the kill with the 9M. Again, Doryhawk could have saved that round there if he just held on his Sidewinders a bit. He fired one at 9 miles, I think it was, or 7 miles, and he one at 5 while both bandits were on his beam. He was like this way. That was really, really bad play. He should have held off on it, burned in, and just helped out to save his teammate. But good play from GC there. At 36 as well for bringing it back, but there was just way too much, what's the word? There was not complacency with the missiles, but there was a little bit of a... I think it was a bit silliness to fire, and then in that situation, that was 2 9Ms. It has gone to not even reaching the target. I think B just went into the drink there. But it's just up to Challenger to make it back to base. Again, just going over what we saw that round. There were some questionable decisions on the 9M launches on both sides, to be honest. But there, where Doryhawk could have really saved it for his team, he snuck in low with nobody seeing him. Nobody seeing him, and he fired 2 at really, really, really long range for a 9M, which is a little bit silly, to be completely honest. Obviously, I think they'll probably go over that in the debrief later with the team. He should have really held off on the missile. So we'll just be on board with Challenger for the way back. Invisible Cat, thank you for the follow, dude. Welcome to the hangar. Again, give a big shout out to the 51st and 100 Kiat for putting on SATAC 2021. It's been a great tournament so far. It's been awesome to host it. Really, 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 really enjoy doing this, and I hope you guys do too. Thank you to the sponsors, ED themselves, Eagle Dynamics, Magnitude 3, Razbam, Lot ATC, TacView, and Heatblur. Really, really big shout out to the Lot ATC guys as well, because once these guys get through to the group stages, there will not be an AWACS and data link available for them. It would have to be a human GCI provider that is using Lot ATC, either from their own team or somebody that's been allocated to them if they can't get somebody to do that for them. So that is available to the guys who are going forward. It will be a lot harder. We'll see some more closer fights, and Tomcats will need to also have a Rio as well. These earlier rounds just allow people to get settled into the tournament, and also to not be as like you need to be online for this all the time. Well, again, good showing there from GC in the first round. Could have seen some better work there from the 36 guys. They did well to bring it back to where they were. It's just unfortunately, I think, a bit of optimism on some aim 9 shots that really shouldn't have been fired until maybe a hell of a lot closer than what they were fired. But we'll see how round 2 fares for GC and for 36. Oops, sorry guys. So again, the guys have got to go land back at their own base. So Challenger will need to go land back at Lewa, which is over here. Which he's on his way back to do. He's definitely got enough fuel. He's in an F-14. Again, I'll just like to go back to that. The moment the 36 managed to bring it back pretty nicely. Falcon picking up a good double kill. But unfortunately, there's just a bit of hesitation and in some areas, and also a bit of problematic launches there. I think there was just a bit of nerves setting into the guys. Maybe he saw the 2 kills right in front of it, 2 kills right ahead of him, and he probably thought the 9M could reach a lot further than it can. He was firing them from down low. He should have been firing them from either a lot higher or a lot closer. Probably a lot closer is probably better off than saying a lot higher, because it will lose energy regardless. The burner motor only goes for a little bit. So a bit unfortunate there for 36 there, where they could have easily secured 2 kills if they just waited just a little bit longer. Well, again, GC did open that nicely with a long-range 59 nautical mile Fox 3 Phoenix kill from the I think it was I don't think it was Challenger. I think it was the other GC Tomcat, which I believe is Wolf. But he could have easily picked up there. They could have easily picked on the last kills there from the 36. Could have easily done that, because I believe he wasn't seen on their SA page. Well, again, good showing there from GC. Let's see what goes on in round 2. It could be a lot closer. Well, it was very close that round, but it could be even better for either side going forward. Now one of them got the feeling in the game. I imagine there's going to be some debriefing shouting going on. Maybe not shouting, but there's going to be some debriefing going on from 36 and from GC right now, talking about what went on in that round and how they're going to improve and get along with it next round. I'm just waiting for GC to fly back. Should be 79 nautical miles for Challenger. Should be quite easy in the Tomcat. He's flying up high. He's got quite enough speed. It'll be fine. Top on board of him and watching him fly back. Do 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 do. Again, I think the teams are going to be going over the TAC view later to look at that. There's some questionable launches there. I think from both sides had some questionable launches, where there's a fight going on over here, and there was a lot of missiles expended on one guy that was just a little bit too far away. Beautiful, beautiful. So again, guys, we have got a 60-second delay on for the tournament and no alerts showing as well. So guys, I do appreciate all the follows so far as well. If you guys enjoy the SATAC tournaments, we've got more coming up next weekend, and the weekends going ahead. With myself, Deliverator, Break Shot, and I believe another couple of guys are involved. We're going to be streaming it as well. It's going to be good going forward. It's going to be some hectic group stage action towards the next couple of weeks. And then there's also going to be back into the knockout phases of the tournament, where it's going to be a hell of a lot more interesting with the bigger teams that have managed to make, or the more performing teams that have managed to make their way through. There's going to be some crazy matches. I believe we've got the 51st next weekend or the weekend after. That's going to be a load of fun to watch as well. So again, GC will be 1 up once Challenger makes it back to base. Got about 40 miles to go now. Yeah, 42 miles back to Liwa. We've got to wait for them to land, though. That is part of the tournament rules, where they've got to land back at their own base. Now, if they don't land back at their own base, the round will be a draw, i.e. if they crash, run out of fuel, things like that, the round will go to a draw. So that's what we need to wait out for. Unfortunately, that is one of the things that they have to do. Does get down to the wire. Say, for instance, if this was an F-16, they could be struggling to get back, to be completely honest. So again, thank you for all the follows, guys. Really does make I do really appreciate it. Got no alerts on, as I said just a minute ago, and we've got a 60-second delay, so reading chat will be a little bit harder for me. But I do appreciate that. Appreciate everybody stopping by my stream earlier today as well. We'll be back online with some normal DCS at 6 PM UK time tomorrow, and then the weekend will be filled with some SATAC action again. I can assure you that. Again, people that enjoy the SATAC streams, please, if you are new here and enjoy the SATAC streams or enjoy DCS content in general, please do drop a follow. Really does go a long way. So it looks like challenges in the descent now. Slow descent down to Liwa. About 30 miles now. Should land this, stick this landing pretty easily. He's on his own, doesn't have anybody to bugger him up with engine wake. And as soon as we do that, we'll go into a quick break and we'll go straight to the next round, which will be round 2. And if Winston, if you can give out the predictions as soon as you touch down, mate, that'll be absolutely amazing. And then we can get another prediction up for round 2. Anybody with channel points, please do get involved with it. That's what will be going on next round. You can bet your points. You can either lose them or you can gain big, depending on what the odds are like. But it's a great way to get involved with the tournament a bit more. It's slowly coming into land here. Challenger. It's taking his sweet time. We got onto round 2. Okay, it's not much to comment on other than if you guys missed it. Round 1 looks to have gone to GC. They are nearly landing now, so it should be secured as soon as they touch down here. Challenger. There were some questionable missile launches where over here, somewhere around here, there was a launch around about this sort of length onto 2 bandits here. One was like 8 miles and the other one was like 7 from a bandit, from a bandit, sorry, from one of the 36 members onto the GC members. And fired from about here, 8 mile aim 9M, which is not going to happen, I'm afraid. And it was like another one that was 7 miles, while both of the GC members that he launched on were pushing this way. It's not going to happen. He should have waited a bit longer till he's around 2 miles, 3 miles, something like that to get a launch off, but unfortunately he didn't manage to do it. So that left Challenger the opening to come in and secure the final kill. We did see one of the GC members, I believe, crash right after that. Unfortunately, Challenger's on a really high ping here. So I hope he can land at 674 ping. That is very, very fucking big. So he's coming into land. Hoping his ping doesn't kill him. 672, Jesus Christ. It's a minus 22-degree pitch angle here. Oh, God. And say, yep, that is a hell of a lot of pings. Very much a lot of pings. You can see me and Rich here both on 1658 and then a Challenger up at 670. Slowly dropping one millisecond by 1 millisecond each time. Either way, he touches down nicely. And that is round 1 to GC. Right, guys, we'll be right back in a minute while the server restarts. That's round 1 to GC. Questionable missile launches there from 36, but hopefully they've spoke about that in the draw or in the locker rooms between the rounds. They need to obviously be a little less optimistic about how far they can launch them missiles, especially the 9Ms. But as I said before, there was a couple of instances from both sides where we saw the missiles being launched a bit way too far. But we're about back, guys. Go to a quick trailer break. Go get yourself a beer, go get yourself a cup of tea, cup of coffee, water, whatever you're drinking tonight, or a whiskey or whatever. We'll be right back shortly. Hope you enjoy. want to give a big shout out to Sunwolf as well. I can see in my Discord that he's getting some play-by-play screenshots of the tournament. I've tried to get a few myself as well, but I think I was pressing the wrong button because I can't see that I've got any. I've got like a little thing on my stream deck, but I might need to rebind it. Again, guys, coming up to round 2 shortly. Just waiting for the server to restart. That should only be a second. Okay, the server's back up. Just waiting for it to show up in my list. We'll jump straight back into round 2 of 36 Stormer Virtual versus Golden Crown. Winston, if you want to get another prediction up, that'd be absolutely great, my friend. And you guys can get involved with round 2. Round 2. 2. Again, I appreciate all the follows, guys. It really does mean a lot. We're on our way to trying to get 2,500 by the end of the year. I suppose we'll probably reach that quite soon. Or probably reach it quite quickly. But I do appreciate all your follows so far as well. And okay, we're back in. This time we'll be taking off with the 36 side. I'll be taking Lewa Air Force Base. I'm sure wait for them to attack there down to. I assume they're going to go here, like they did, like GC did. Waiting for all the packs to load in. Have a nice look at the AWACS flying by. You see very dedicated AWACS people here for the tournament. And you see Dave there in the front. Doing what Dave does best. Got Dave and I think that's also Dave there. Dave and Dave flying the AWACS for a red side here. Oh wait, no. What's it sounding? Jose? No, Dave. They're both called Jose. Actually, okay, they're called Jose then. They're both Jose. What is Jose and Jose? This guy's got the right idea with these sunglasses on. And we'll take a look at blue AWACS right now as well. And you've also got, yeah, Jose and Jose. So the AWACS pilots are in fact Jose, not Dave. We're just waiting for both sides to load in. I think there's one more member for GC to connect, or no, to slot in. Give them a taxi when ready call, and I'll just get set up ready for them. It looks like actually they're taking the other end of the runway this side. We shall grab... Where is Mr. Man in the F-14? Oh, he's there, Merlin. He usually takes the rear. Yeah, we've been rumbled out. It's no longer Dave in the AWACS. It is Jose. Maybe he's just undercover. A fast taxi there. Let me check the pings this time. It looks like Challenger's ping sorted itself out. Guys, get involved with the prediction if you want. Who's going to win out of this round? 36 Stormo Virtual or Golden Crown? I'm a little bit confused why the only logo that's working or skin that's working for me on 36 is the F14, but it is what it is. I'm going to bang that external sound up a little bit. We're going to take a look at GC. Looks like 36 are lining up nicely. Should have all members there in a second. We're going to take a look at GC quickly. Make sure they're taxiing. No, they're not as of yet. As you can see, very standard loadouts for the F16s here. 4 AMRAMs, 2 Sidewinders. The one that's triggering me is this one. Well, these two. Very, very, very triggering. That right there is triggering me a lot. Please don't do that. Again, Wolf and Challenger in F14s. We have Skyguard B and Orion Mare in F16s and Jojo in the F18. Opposing them, Golden Crown winning the last round. 36 have F14 leading the way with Merlin. Falcon, Drygo, Doryhawk, Ghost and Mav. Just waiting for them to call. 36 are ready. Just waiting for GC to taxi and call ready. We will hop on with Ghost here. And if we go for 11 at Lewa, we'll be nice and go over here near the little shed. See if we can get a good view of them lifting off, actually. We'll go over here. Over here. Yeah, it's a bit nicer. Red and Blue Air Forces are facing financial hardship. They can't afford new name straps. I think that's correct. It is in fact not. It is in fact Dave. It's just they've had to use. You know, they had to get rid of the Jose's a few years ago, and they replaced them with Dave's. And Dave obviously doesn't have the name straps on. They're just waiting for them to get them. Fortunately, due to COVID, the AliExpress ordering process for the name tags has been a little bit troublesome. GC won the last round. People voting for 36. They want him to come back. They want 36 to do the comeback. Oh, come on, guys. We need some more GC points. Let's get it up. GC won the last round. I know people want their 36 points, but I think people into GC. Oh, there we go. It's going up. Come on. Where are GC? Come here. I'm going to spank the butts for them. Oh, the back taxi and nay. Right, we'll be ready in a sec. Oh, Mia. Come on. Come on. Come on, GC. So just waiting to get into round 2 right now. Just waiting for the teams to get ready. We've got 36 ready on the runway at the moment. GC are just a back taxi at the moment from what I saw. Really close round last round. Went down to 2 versus 1 with virtually no weapons left on the field. The missile economy was very, very bad and dire for both sides. Luckily, Challenger came in clutch with a couple of 9M kill. And we'll do it. Well, we'll see how they do in this second round. Hey, Hell Walker. Yeah, it's good music. It's by Carl Casey, White Bat Audio. There's a nice Spotify playlist for it. Don't know if I've got it to hand. Yeah, I do. Be like a minute delayed, but I'll put that in chat, like, and you'll hear it in a minute's time. You'll be like, ah. Almost ready. Almost ready there from GC. We're waiting. When I'm an old man. Let's see if GC are going to pump out that 59 nautical mile 59 nautical mile Phoenix again like they did last round where they managed to get a pit thing. Oh, they're ready. Okay. 3, 2, 1. So we've seen 36 taken off here. First two ship of F-14 and F-16. See the F-16 on the right having a little bit of trouble. It's the wind and the engine wake, I believe. Okay, looks like a good takeoff there from 36, all 6 members in the air. We'll take a look at the other side for see how GC did with the takeoff. Again, all 6 members in the air, with Wolf and Challenger following it up here at the moment. Good, nice takeoff there from GC. All members in the air. Got the initial spread. Take a look at the lead element here of 36, Merlin, and his F-14. This F-14 skin reminds me of a Tornado skin, to be honest. Again, got a good takeoff there from the guys. Gonna have like 120 nautical mile spread at the moment, and we'll see if there's any early Phoenixes that come out from the guys. Ugh. Seeing what I can get rid of and can't get rid of. That's fine. There's a nice little bit of formation going on here, it looks like. I don't know if they're that close, so... Oh, they are. Nice. As I said before, I wish we had the 36 skins working. I did install them prior to this. And the only one that is working is the F-14. It's a little bit confusing. Oh, okay, we do have it working, actually, the 16. So it can't... Right. This can't be my fault. This can't be my fault. because Drygo, he's in a 36 skin. I'll blame the 36. Let me check Mav out. The Mavs isn't working. So the 16's sort of working, but it's not at the same time. The F-18s aren't working. Merlin's gone cold immediately. I think he's going to try and form on the 6 of these guys. Got no forms here, but they're spreading out into the wall here. GC. F-16, Orion Mare being their lead element here. We'll take a look at the F-14s here that are kind of forming up together. To reiterate the rules, Hal Walker, if you're asking, like with a 60-second delay, so you'll hear me soon, there is a maximum of 4 AMRAMs allowed, or 4 actives allowed, and 4 ERs allowed. So 4 Phoenixes, 4 AMRAMs, 4 SD10s, and then a maximum of 4 ERs on the flankers, and 4 R77s as well. So it's purely SATAC rule set. Jammers are allowed, apart from on the F-14 help. I've not seen a Phoenix here come out from GC, an early one again, but it is a lot slower than it was than last time. It's up at 75,000. 75,000 feet. Retiro, as I'm on a 60 seconds delay, somebody might have already answered by the time you hear this, but Rio's at the moment can be either Jester or can be a human. When we get into the knockout phases, it will be purely human only from my knowledge. It's in that early Phoenix set. That one's losing a lot of speed. 36 look to be defending already. I don't know if it's going to be dangerous or not. I think this is dead. Yeah, that's dead. Second Phoenix coming in. It's still, again, lost a lot of speed. This is the problem with the Phoenixes, sorry. It lost a lot of speed in the initial, the run-in for it. It was a longer shot, though, than before. What we've seen from the Phoenixes recently is they've got this really weird thing where it seems to just turn on the speed brakes at a certain time. Seeing a Phoenix out here from Merlin. Merlin up at 33,000 feet. Seeing a Phoenix picking up a lot of speed with the initial burn. Yeah, the Talds are allowed, but they've not been used as of yet so far as I'm aware, at least in matches that I've been casting. We're seeing a lot of early Phoenixes out here, though, from both sides. This Phoenix has got a little bit more energy behind it, but I believe with Merlin going cold, that is going to be a dead Phoenix. Merlin's in a split S here. Or he's not in a split S, he's just losing altitude. Phoenix is just losing loads of energy. It's not tracking anybody anyway, as far as I'm aware. That's a completely dead missile unless it's tracking Jojo. No, it's not. Completely dead. Seen an AMRAAM out here from Skyguard onto Falcon, a 17-mile shot, it looks like. Seen a close spread here, 9 miles to from Skyguard to Dorryhawk. Drygo backing up Dorryhawk here with the AMRAAM. Skyguard firing an AMRAAM back at, I believe that's at Drygo, or it might be at Dorryhawk. That's at Dorryhawk. He's firing at the... When it's recommitting, Drygo's 25,000. Skyguard defending. Skyguard might go down here. If he doesn't defend this missile hard enough. Splash. Skyguard down on there. Drygo coming in with a kill. 36 up 1. There's 5 members of GC left. GCB is chasing Falcon out here at a 5-mile AMRAAM. This AMRAAM's fast. It could catch him if Falcon doesn't defend properly. There we are. Splash. 5 versus 5 now. B picking up with the kill on Falcon. There's a Phoenix out from Merlin, but he's sent it without any track here, so he's not getting any updates. That should have been onto Orion Mare, but it's just lost all of its track. AMRAAM out from Jojo onto Drygo. Drygo following that up. AMRAAM is tracking him. I think it's just gone stupid. It's a bit slow. Yeah, it's defeated. Jojo running out from the 120. Don't think it'll catch. No, that's not going to catch. Ryan Mare, Fox free onto Ghost. Ghost is trying to pull that into the notch immediately. He's up high. He's going to try and defend low. AMRAAM's not going to catch. Phoenix out from Merlin, but again, he's gone cold. But is this tracking? Nope. Phoenix from Challenger onto Merlin. It's a lot harder to catch to work out what's going on here. That Phoenix is dead. Challenger trying to chase him out. Did we just lose another member of... no, we didn't. There was an Amram going down. Oh! That Amram's close. He's flying form with it for a second there. Phoenix out from Challenger now onto Merlin, looks like. Very, very close there. You can see the 14 in the distance. We've got Mav committing on to Challenger, though. He's defensive. It looks like one of the Phoenixes has gone active on him, but Challenger's in a really good place here. Trying to persecute unless he doesn't see him. Seen a Phoenix out there from Challenger. Oh, sorry, an aim 7 onto Merlin. Merlin's running, but he's lagging a little bit. Again, that just happens. That is DCS netcode. Oh! Oof. B picking up a kill there. Challenger trying to run from a couple of missiles here. Amram and a 9M. 9M, believe, picks him up there. But he's still alive. He needs to be picked up here. 1, 2, 3. 4 members left of 36, and should have 4 members left for GC. Amram out there from B. Onto Drygo. Drygo defending. Drygo down. B picking up the kill. Mav in the defense from Orion Mare. Oh, just saw the Amram. Just defeats it. Merlin's onto B. It's an aim 7 out there from Merlin, I believe. Merlin splash from the aim 7. Sorry, Merlin gets a splash with the aim 7. We've got 2 members left for GC. Aim 9 Lima out from Jojo. Oof. I think that was an accident. What's the missile economy like? Got Amrams here for Mav. Orion Mare down to Sidewinders. He's in the chase of Mav, but I think he's lost him. Mav 120C out onto Jojo. Jojo firing a Lima. Splash there. It's 2 members left for 36. 1 left for GC. Just Orion Mare. Mav is in all this. Lima might hit him if he doesn't. No, this aim 9 might hit him if he's not careful. He's flaring. Just defeats the 9M. Merlin needs to come in. I was Ghost. Sorry, 3 members up for 3 members up for 36. This could be a 36 win. Aim 9M out onto Mav. I think Mav's going to get killed here. Yeah, there we are. Mav's dead. Merlin. I think he sees him. Merge here. Should get the 9M off here. There's a 9M. I think it was a bit too close. Oh no! Splash! That's 36 taking the round there. Just need to fly back to base. $36. Strong showing there. Strong fucking showing. What I like to see. Why not let me look onto that? .36 was a strong show in that round there. Looks like it's going to round 3. As Winston says, yeah, he did not jam the Wes. So look at the kills there. Merlin in the F-14 picking up 2 kills. But yeah, a bit of a nail bite around there for the last bit there. 36 really pulling it through. Just having a look at the missile economies left for Merlin here. Merlin's just down to 1 Sidewinder. He definitely would have got that kill if it carried on. And then it looks like here Ghost is just down to Sparrows and his Sidewinders. So I think they definitely would have had that round regardless, even if Merlin perished, unless Araya had different plans for them. Again, really good showing there from 36 coming to bring that back there. Really strong landing. Or really strong. Where the fuck are they going? Right, looks like they're going back to land now. I was a little bit confused by them then. Going back to land back at Lewa. Merlin and Ghost here. Merlin picking up 2 kills that round. Ghost was 0, but Merlin being the real star of the show there for 36 at the ending, picking up the kill on the 16 Orion Mare. Araya was a little bit. I think he didn't have any aim 9s left during that fight, so it was just down to it was really in Merlin's court there, to Merlin to finish up the kill. If he did defend and flare a bit, I think he would have got that 9M off his ass, but he was in burner, if I remember rightly, and didn't pull hard enough. Again, really good show from 36. I can't fault them there. Clearly went in and had a talk about it from the previous round. Came out fighting there. They knew what GC were going to do. They didn't go for that. They went a little bit into the beam at the start there, so that Tomcat couldn't hit them with the long Phoenix that he launched. Looks like they're coming down into the base now. We'll have a look at them from the airfield view. It's a sponsored ad shot, Jester. Sorry I'm being quiet, guys. I can't really think of much to say about that last round. 36 came in really hard. You guys saw everything that happened. They did a really good show there. They landed now, so that goes up to 2-0 now to... sorry, 1-1, sorry, but not 2-0. Not 2-0. Goes up to 1-1. That's 1-1. Just got to wait for the final member for 36 to touch down. 36, really good showing there from them. Looks to be a close matchup between these guys, which is good to see. And good pilots as well. I'll watch Ghost come into touchdown. Sorry, guys, I'm just working in the background as well. Right, guys, going into a quick break. Guys, go get a coffee, go get yourself a cup of tea, get yourself a beer, whatever you're drinking tonight. But again, 1 versus 1, 1-1 now, 36 and GC. Going into the third round, let's see who's going to win this and take away the victory. We'll be right back. Hope you enjoy. Right, guys, so it looks like we're going into the deciding round. 1-1 to, 1-1, 36, 36 for Stormer Virtual versus Golden Crown. Really good showing there from 36 in that last round. I think that they had the head switched on that round. Round 1 wasn't very close to that at all. But we'll see how they get along into the next round. Just waiting for the server to go up. I shall get the prediction up ready for you guys. I think Winston's gone out for Super Bowl burritos. So I'll have to do the honors of doing the prediction. Right, guys, we're just joining the server up now. Into round 3, the decider. Guys, make sure you get voting into the prediction. Get some points up on the board for them. Just waiting for the teams to join in. You guys are having a beer tonight or enjoying your Sunday at least. Waiting for the guys to taxi. We'll be taking off with GC this time at Raz. Sorry, at Lewa, sorry. Let's wait for the teams to settle in. And we'll get this third round out of the way. Okay, chat. Well, I'll be right back for 1 second. I'll leave this up for the guys to taxi. It'll only be a minute. We're going to take off with the GC guys. So we'll let's lock on to Challenger here. We'll lock on to Wolf. And we'll bring it back. Right, okay, I'm back. Just waiting for the guys to taxi. Looks like 36 will be ready. Just waiting on GC. So 36 already, just waiting on GC Taxi, and it seems to have taken a little bit of time here. They might be talking about the last round. We've got the 16s taxiing right now, and Jojo as well. Just waiting on a Wolf and Challenger. Again, guys, you've got a few minutes to get your points in. Please make sure you do that if you've got any points. It's a good way to either ditch your points or gain more points. Again, it's down to the deciding match again versus the deciding round here between 36 and GC. Last round was a real big nail biter there, and the first round was a nail biter as well. They're going down to like 1 or 2 jets each. That's intense to see during these tournaments. Not just a whitewash. Does make it a hell of a lot different to some other rounds that we saw. Oh, nice little elephant walk here from the 36 guys, or sorry, the GC guys. On the lead, Ryan Mayer here. Lanky, you'll hear this a minute later because I'm on delay, but I'm not gonna lie, I'll do it for free. Just not on this when I'm doing these. Okay, we're seeing the guys roll up now. Should be GC ready soon. We've got 36 ready right now. Just waiting for them to call already as they get out onto the runway. GC ready? Okay, 3, 2, 1, go, 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 go. Yeah, Lanky, I'll do it for free, mate, but not on the SATAC streams. I can't talk like that all the time. Yep. And the final two Tomcats here taking off for GC. Not as wobbly as last time. It's better. Ooh, it's good form. It's good form. It's good form. It's good form. Where are they? It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's what we like to see. So all members up for GC, good takeoff from there. Just having a look at the 36th guys. They're all up as well. Merlin's going to be the first into the box. Or into the bubble, I should say, not the box. With Orion Mare going to be first for GC. We'll see what these guys do for the early launches. Again, if battle area is contested, I want to see if GC try the long-range Phoenixes again, which they did before. Sunwolf bringing in the battle photography and the recordings as well, or the clips as well. Do appreciate that, Sunwolf. I've got a few decent screenshots myself as well. I'll try and post them up afterwards. Hope you're all having a good Sunday, by the way, guys. Hope the Monday's not going to be too bad for you, especially the Americans that are watching the Super Bowl. Or would you get a free day off? I'm hoping they try this at long range Phoenix again because it worked out that first time. .76-mile spread, but the 14s are in trail at the moment, in lag of the initial elements of GC. Lead 14 here, Merlin for 36 was Star last round for 36. Being the sole member to return, I think he was. No, sorry. He returned along with Ghost, I think it was. I've got the hydrate for you, Kel. Hope you're doing well, dude. Oh, we just had a disconnect there for GC. Oh, dear. They're one down. Skyguard disconnecting. I think that must have been a connection loss or a BSOD or something there. We've got a 61 nautical mile spread here between the F-18s that are going feet wet with the 5 ship, sorry, of 36 that are taking it feet wet. So GC fighting an uphill struggle here with the loss of one member already due to a DC because he was inside the bubble. I believe that means he can't reconnect. If he disconnected outside the bubble, he would have been able to reconnect and rejoin the formation. As far as I'm aware, that is the case. .45 nautical miles spread between the lead elements of 36 and GC at the moment. Dory Hawk following up the rear of Falcon and Drygo, with Ghost and Mav and the F-18s pushing it out as far north as it can, with Merlin following up the rear. We've not seen a Tomcat launch as of yet. Wolf's holding up the rear. Looks like and Challenger's going to be helping the initial elements of GC. 34 nautical miles spread between B and Falcon, with Araya opting to bring it into the beam. 30 nautical mile spread still, yeah. I feel like there's going to be initial engagement here from a little bit of a longer range. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Not seen any missiles leave the aircraft as yet. B's trying to push into Falcon, but Falcon's opting to bring it into the beam. He might be trying to lead Falcon into Ghost and Mav here. That's the only thing I can imagine that's happening. But B is opting to go cold. He saw what was happening there from Falcon, trying to bring him into Ghost and Mav. Mav and Ghost should be pulling to the beam in the second, I imagine, as I don't want to stay committed. Drogo and Dory Hawk are pushing northeast just from the LMAC Team International. Merlin following up the rear. There's an Amram out from Araya onto Drogo and Dory Hawk, but that's going to just lose all its speed. It's not going to get anywhere near them. 13 miles to go and it's already 900 knots. We won't see these F-14s fire, but it might be the F-14s holding onto the missiles here compared to the previous round. Trying to see who's going to be the first one to launch here. I believe B is going to be launching pretty soon, given the chance. There it goes, yeah. That's the dead one. There's an exchange there. This is hot on Drogo, though. It's still got a lot of energy, but I don't think it will catch him. 4 miles, maybe. Maybe. Go on board with Drogo. 4 into the deck. 400 indicated. Should have defeated this, I'd imagine. Yeah, that's defeated. B's drugged that one out cold. Jojo wanted Dory Hawk. Dory Hawk might reply here. Oh, okay. No, he doesn't see it. Jojo, I don't think Jojo sees him. He's just for the wing. You can see him in the background there. Zoom into it. Dory Hawk's going low. He might just be off SA. Dory Hawk's defensive off a Phoenix, it looks like. Wolf's just chilling around here. Being a member to try and drag them out. B sending out an AMRAM onto Falcon, it looks like, unless it was the committed bandit, which is Ghost. Falcon's opted to go cold as it's descending, and I imagine it is on Falcon because Ghost is high. Yeah, it's on Falcon. That's probably not going to hit the ground. Ghost sending out an AMRAM here. Looks like it's on Araya. Araya's dropping bags and going defensive. Trying to bring it into the notch or just at least drag it into the ground and recommit. That AMRAM's going to be defeated. It's a bit slow. 120 out onto B, it looks like. Yeah, that's B. From Mav. Mav, oh, B might die here. That's a really late defense. Oh, he's lagging though. I think he's pulled that one off with a lag. Yeah. Araya sending out an AMRAM Merlin. Gonna die here, I think. Oh, no, just notches it, I believe. Just getting away with a notch. Or unless it was on Ghost. Oh, it was on Ghost, not Merlin. Okay. Weird. It's not going to catch him, though. It's too slow. Still 5 members up for GC. We've got 6 members up for 36. We've got Drygo committing in right now, along with Dari Hawk and Ghost, while Merlin and the rest of the guys, all Falcons, recommitting in too as well. Drygo at 11,000 feet, sending an AMRAM out. On to Jojo. Jojo at 3,000 feet, immediately defending Phoenix out from Challenger. Sees a Tomcat off his nose quite far. Jojo in the defense of this AMRAM. I think that's defeated. Yeah, this Phoenix is out onto Merlin, but Challenger in a bit of a spot here with this AMRAM on him. Oh! What? What? He's still alive, unless that's a pilot kill. No, he's still alive. 9M onto Ghost. I don't think Ghost sees this 9M. Still burning. I don't think it's going to catch him, though. No, it's not going to catch him. AMRAM definitely should have took a little bit of damage onto the feet, onto the Tomcat. Who was it? It's Challenger, wasn't it? It's still living. Okay. 120 from Mav onto, I think, B there. 6 nautical miles onto a Cold Bandit. Mav needs to see Jojo here. Jojo's at 1,000 feet. Mav's at 3,000 feet. But 120 from Drygo onto Jojo, I believe that is. Drygo firing at about 7 nautical miles. Jojo is low. AMRAM out from Jojo too. Jojo's in the defense, it looks like. But the AMRAM that was on him defeated. Merlin needs to be defending here from this AMRAM. Splash onto Merlin. That's 1 member down for 36 GC, bringing back that initial loss. But Wolf's disconnected as well down south. We're not quite sure what happened there with him. There's 4 members up for GC, but Wolf was just flying around here doing nothing. I don't know whether he had something to deal with. Mav onto Challenger, but real close. This is going to be a merge here. So he's right underneath his nose. But I don't think Challenger's seen him. Challenger's backing away here. Mav just been allowed to slip through. Ghost is on the trail of him 4 miles. B's in hot. I think we're going to see Ghost launch soon. Although he is down to Sparrows, it looks like. B's opting to get out of that fight. What's B down to? He must be down to Sidewinders. Yeah, we've seen a really, really, really bad missile economy fight here. We've got 5 members up for 36. GC struggling in terms of weapons. Seen a 120 out from Falcon onto Araya. Araya defending. Splash onto Araya. So that's 1 member down. It's 3 members left for GC. 36 who can really take the initiative here. Again, we've got some really close fights here. 120 out from Falcon onto Challenger. Challenger down. 2 members up for GC. Jojo getting 9M'd. That 9M has gone a bit silly. It's only 1 member up for GC now. Not quite sure what happened there. Looks like we lost another member. But Jojo's on the 6 of Mav. Down to 1 Sparrow, 2 Sidewinders. He's not going to be able to pull this off on his own, I don't think. Looks like 36 might be pulling away with this one here. there's a Sidewinder. 36 just getting away with that one there. Well, just getting away with 4 members still up for 36. Unfortunately, GC suffered 2 disconnects, it looks like. Unfortunate there for 5 members, sorry, up for 36. Unfortunate there for GC. Again, commiserations, GC. It looks like 36 managed to pull that away, that one. We're just going to wait for them. They have to fly back to base. I'm sure they're all going to have enough fuel to do so. But again, checking the missiles left for GC. We have nothing left here for Drygo. Hawk, he's down to 1 AMRAAM, 2 Sidewinders. Mav down to 2 AMRAAMs, 2 Sparrows, 2 Sidewinders. Falcon, 2 AMRAAMs, 2 Sidewinders, and he's still got his bags on. Ghost is down to 2 Sparrows and 1 Sidewinder. So they really pushed the missile economy against GC there. But unfortunately, once the guys have entered the bubble, for instance, I believe we lost, I forget who we lost from GC, but we lost 1 member at the start for GC inside the bubble. He cannot reconnect. And then Wolf was flying around here. I mean, he might have been doing something in real life. I had to sort something in real life because he flew this way for a little bit and then he just disconnected. Everyone has families and stuff like that. And if the missions go, or if the tournament's going on a bit longer than expected and you've got real life stuff to do, that's unfortunately how it is. So it looks like a 36 win here. Should, as soon as they manage to touch down, they can get granted the victory. Commiserations GC, and congratulations to 36 for taking that win there of Group A. I believe that is the first win on the board for yeah, it is the first one on the board for 36. After a couple of close matches they've had with other teams, it's good to see them finally to get a win on the board. Unfortunately, GC didn't manage to get one on the board. We've seen Hawk just storming home now. Only 33 miles for him to get back to Raz. I don't know why Darry's flying back. He could just go land. So see the star of the round was there for got Falcon and Hawk, both with 2 kills each. Falcon flying the F-16, Hawk also flying the F-16. We're on board with Falcon here. Again, a really good show there from 36. Really good show. I mean, right now I'll be ditching these bags, but... First round went to GC, and they seemed 36 were really on the back foot there. Maybe a lack of experience from there. I believe the R guy must be the new... Like, must be a recruit. Hawk. Might just be experience there showing from the other team. because he did fire off 2 9Ms that were really out of the kill zone. But the second round, or the second round and the third round that we've seen, 36 really storm ahead and give some good show here for the team. So they've got the battle area control for 5 minutes. They can RTB. So Falcon's in the position to fly back. Show there from GC. Sorry, from 36 on that last round, and GC, unfortunately, commiserations there to them. Just waiting to see what they got. Oh, I think they're trying to form up on Ghost here, so we'll jump on board with Ghost. Go to the normal camera. I want to see it from out the side. Zoom in a little bit. Yeah. Trying to get some more screenshots. Where's the sun gone? Oh. Going to say, as soon as the 36 guys touch down at Raz, that's going to be the win for them. We'll jump on board here. Oh my god. That's weird. Don't see them just yet. Apparently behind the trees. Possibly see them break over the trees. Hopefully. Staring at a fence right now. Oh, they're coming round. Cool, 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 cool. There we are. I was at the wrong airbase. One of them's a bit eager. We'll see them peeling off into the break now. The two F-16s have gone. Waiting on the final 16. We'll see the 18s go in a second. Seen a touchdown there for Dairy Hawk. Dry going bound now. Awesome, well thank you, yeah, I'll check them out. I've got a couple myself. I should have a look. Hopefully look decent. Nice touchdown there. Should be Ghost and Mav, the final two members for 36. We'll go over here and do this instead. A nice touchdown there. The final 18 coming in behind them as well. That's a win there for 36. Well done, 36. Commiserations, GC. Hopefully we see both of these guys again in the future. That's 2-1 to 36. Just for your guys' information, there won't be an interview tonight. Unfortunately, I've got a thing to do right after this. Next weekend on the 20th, we have the 107th versus 36. So whether the 36 could possibly get a win there. I don't think they will pass through the group stages though. Unfortunately, it is ran by currently TMC and 36 at the moment, both on 3 wins each. So I don't think they'll get through. But fantastically, as Slutcher says, congratulations to 36 for flying so well there. 107th Jas versus 36 next weekend on the 20th of Feb. And 26th of Feb, we're seeing 51st versus Motley Crue. They're both the leaders of the pack. That's all next week. Sorry, 26th of Feb is the other one. It's all Group A action there. We've also got currently going on a match between... I forget who it is. It's Break Shots casting it. Between Phoenix Task Force and Lead and Edge. If that's still going on, I'll send you guys over to that. But again, fantastically flown there to 36 and to GC. Again, guys, it's been SATAC 2021. Congratulations to 36. Commiserations to GC. Very good round there from 36. Unfortunately, there's been a couple of disconnects on GC's side, which I think were intentional due to probably something going on in real life. But that is how it is. And there's your payouts as well. I want to take a look right now, guys. I'll send you to the trailer for a second, and then we'll get you guys over to the other SATAC match that's going ahead tonight, which is PTF, versus LDE, which is something that Break Shot's hosting. I think it's just 1-0 at the moment, and they're about to take off. So I'll send you guys over to that. Again, guys, thanks for being a part of the tournament. Thank you to all the sponsors that stopped by, and thanks to you for stopping by and watching the stream. It really does help me out, and all the follows, etc. like that. Big thanks to Eagle Dynamics, Magnitude 3, Razbam, Lot ATC, TacView, and Heatblur for the prizes for the tournament and actively sponsoring the tournament. Thank you to the 51st 100th Key App for organising the tournament and all the work they've done in the background to make sure this runs smoothly. I do really appreciate that, and everybody here that's watching as well. Big shout out to you guys for being a part of it as well. I'll send you guys over to Break Shot once the trailer's done. I hope you guys have a good night, and I'll be online tomorrow, 6 PM UK time, for some usual DCS. Some more thanks for capturing all the pictures. Thanks to Winston for helping out with the predictions as well, and everybody else stopping by. If you guys enjoyed it, please do drop a follow. If you're new here, it really does go a long way. Would appreciate that as well. But anyway, guys, have a good night. Love you all, and I'll see you guys. Tomorrow. Love you all. Again, guys, thank you for stopping by. I'm going to be sending you guys over right now. Love you all. Do appreciate you stopping by. I'll catch you guys next time. Have a good night.